Speaking of CUM, this next guy I like a lot, and he's gotten a bad rap. And I was on his side the whole entire time because I saw those Nigerians, and I know Nigerians, they like to scam. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And Jussie Smollett is now totally exonerated of all of his charges, and they're saying it was some sort of legal technicality, but I don't believe that to be the case whatsoever, because those Nigerians, they do be scamming.
Your transition into a Jussie Smollett segment was speaking of CUM.
Yes.
You think he's going to be upset when he's forced to leave prison? I feel like this has been like.
Is he in prison? Did he ever actually go to prison?
Very briefly.
And he probably liked it because he's gay. He's probably in there having a blast, dude. He's probably the belle of the ball with all these.
Let me back in!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's probably beating on the bars. I'm not ready to go.
Let me back!
I mean, and like, how good was that story? Like, welcome to MAGA country. He's at Subway eating a foot-long sandwich at 3 a.m. when the weather was like wind chill -4 degrees outside, and he's just going on a stroll. And then this is my favorite part about Jussie, and this is how you know it's real. When the cops came in, the noose was still on his neck. And the cops asked him, did you ever take off the noose? And he said that he did take it off, but that he put it back on to show what had happened.
And then, the noose hoaxes coming up. And then the guy in NASCAR was like, they got a noose in my garage. And it was like, it's the pulley for the garage door.
We really lost the plot. What was the name of that racer, Jimmy?
Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace. And didn't Bubba Wallace end up stinking all year?
I didn't follow him, but it was just a hilarious. They walked with him around the track in solidarity.
Yes,
and the
all for a pull tie.
Investigated. They're like, oh, that's just to pull down the garage. It's like on all the garages.
Yeah, they're all tied like that, so you can put your finger through it and pull it down. I mean, it's just that's the fake outrage that people are begging for in the media, and that's why I'm actually surprised. Oh, it's probably. Do we need to do an ad read then bring on our guests? Actually, but this my point is, and I'm going to talk to Dan, our next guest, about it. Is they're so mad that people didn't riot. CNN's mad that they didn't have to use the boarded up windows and show. So, and I don't think people are going to riot. Like there are going to be some more protests for sure, but I don't think people are going to be close to as crazy. And I hope I'm right as BLM or the George Floyd riots or any of that.
Yeah, I think the white women made it too lame. Like at the end of the BLM riots, it just looked like a Taylor Swift concert.
It did with those vagina hats.
Yeah. So I think, and plus, look, the brothers, everybody, they all voted for 47.
Or they just didn't vote and they're just happy that he got in. Let's be real. I was at that Kamala Harris concert. There's 30,000 people. 200 of them probably voted in there.
You think 200?
I don't even think 200 of them are registered to vote. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself